Is it really time?
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
Well, for over 30 years, Ken Decker,
Yes.
we've been helping families not only navigate selling and buying real estate, we've helped them navigate living the best life they possibly can, making better choices with their finances, strengthening, healing, and even flourishing their relationships and having some fun along the way. So really 30 years of helping people build their family and their life. So now I only have one big question.
Yeah, what's your big question?
What are you asking? What is it time for? Or is it time for? What is it time for?
That is a valid question.
It is, isn't it?
Because that could be a wild card.
You are a wild card.
Okay, so what you're going to learn in this episode is when is the best time?
Ooh,
Best
okay.
time for what?
Best time to make a move.
Best time
Could
to
it be?
decide. Yeah,
Oh, the
maybe.
best time to decide.
Yeah, maybe.
Whether, okay. Best time to decide whether it is time to make a move or not.
Yes.
Okay.
Many people ask us that question.
Ugh.
And the answer is varied as much as the people who ask it.
Absolutely. So the first thing to consider is people so often say to me, when's the best time to sell? Is this the best market to sell in? Is this the best market to buy in? What about the market? Tell me.
And what's your favorite quote then? Come
My
on.
well, it's not really a quote. Well, okay,
Yes, it is.
yet
It's
a
your quote.
It's my
It's your
quote.
quote.
My quote is, don't even attempt to think about timing the market. Why don't we just focus on timing your life? Let's time your life, not the market.
That's beautiful.
It's truth.
That's why I think some people have weddings in the middle of the winter. Because it may not be the best market. Or maybe it is. Maybe most of the venues are available in the
And
winter.
they're a little less expensive.
But it's timing their life, right?
It's timing their life.
Why wait till next summer if you could get married now?
Why would you wait?
It's craziness.
Exactly.
Just go get married.
Okay, this isn't a marriage show this time round. This is a real estate show this time round. So timing your life, which we've talked a bit about in previous episodes, like, is your space not working for you anymore? Is the maintenance too much for you? Are the finances crippling you right now?
Where's
Is
the opportunity so exciting? Like when we bought this house that we're recording in
so
right
just,
now.
just say
What?
opportunity
What?
again.
Opportunity.
Right, because sometimes we get excited about the opportunity. We say it so fast that nobody can even really hear us. So the opportunity of this house
Showed up. We were doing an evaluation for another property in the same town,
Yeah.
and we were doing the comparables, what had sold, what's on the market.
We were looking for relevant data. And
And-
the challenging part is there wasn't much great data. This is already 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I saw a house that had been on the market for an obscene amount of time.
Okay, so I'm going to say how obscene.
Okay, go ahead.
9 years. 9 years the home had been on the market consistently every day. I don't even think it had a pause for 20 minutes.
It had some off periods.
No, I'll find you the proof.
Okay, you find the proof. But right now, I'm right until you do.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, so anyway, 9 years have been on the market with no pauses of any kind. Ken says no significant pauses, but that's a debate for another
And the price
day.
was going down every year.
Right.
Ka-chunk, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
Until it was at a price that I thought, this is ridiculously good.
This is an opportunity.
Yeah.
And so we were not in the market for real estate. And yet there were some factors playing in the background that made it potentially a good time for us to make a move.
Yeah, it had an in-law suite, which might have worked well for your parents.
Yeah.
Or could be an income potential.
Right. But for me, the heart issue that was going on was Dad wasn't well. He'd been diagnosed with a serious illness. And so we didn't know what the outcome was going to be. So for me, it was like, my mama ain't moving into my house, but she might be moving in next door. I could do that. So it was really preparation for what could have happened. Now, great news is dad's still doing great. Mom's doing great. They're still living in their house. And that's wonderful. And yet that was the opportunity to have something that served what we thought might be our needs.
That's why we went and looked in it. And
Right.
what was totally interesting was Yetta walked through the house.
Oh, you don't share this.
Come on, Yetta, you walk through the house, you go, oh, I hate that. I don't like that. I don't like those pillars. I don't like this. And I don't like all the brass. And the floor plan doesn't really work. And the basement's all cut up. It's not good for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we were going out the front door and I was locking the lockbox.
And our grown children were with us.
Came with us,
Because they
yeah.
came with us because,
And-
you know.
And I'm doing up the lockbox. And Yetta says, okay, let's put in an offer. I said,
said-
what?
I said, I got an appointment. You go. Kids still got houses to show. They got opportunities to take care of people. Get us back to the office and get the offer done ASAP.
And then I went to do the offer, and guess what? Somebody else saw the opportunity, and they also put an offer. 9 years has been on the market, and 2 people put an offer on the place in the same day.
Right. And this is a great conversation I had with somebody the other day because they said, you know, my kids bought a house out of area and the same day they put the offer in and it'd been on the market for like a year, which is obviously not that common in today's market. And another offer showed up the same day and we don't believe them.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, no, folks. Realtors have a license and an obligation to uphold a code of ethics. There is not much likelihood that somebody's telling you the story that there's 2 offers when there isn't.
As a matter of fact, if you put an offer in and you get it and you still believe there wasn't an offer, you can file a complaint and RICO will require the agent to send in the other offer to prove that there was another offer. Right. And if there wasn't, it's bad for that realtor.
Fines, potential loss of license. Like it's a big deal to misuse or abuse the trust of the public.
Absolutely. So here's the way the story went down. We ended up buying the house for my price because you gave a price and then they countered at my price. And you said, well, we kind of accept it because it was your price.
I know. Made me mad.
So we bought the house. What did we pay? $730? Yeah, I'm going to tell numbers. Don't get upset. It's okay. We're gonna bare our soul here. $720,000. But we could get an income from the other side, which was kind of neat because then it was costing us exactly what it would have cost to live in the other house that we were in, the much smaller house. Now, we put about $100,000. You might say it's more.
It is.
About $100,000 into renovations.
It's way more. Do you want proof again?
No, I don't want proof. Now, what's our house worth 8 years later?
I don't know.
Come on.
Well, we've done different numbers, so probably between 1.8 and 2.
Right. So close to $1 million increase because we seized an opportunity. Now, the house we were in has gone up as well, but not as much.
Right.
So sometimes the timing is the opportunity makes you jump. And sometimes it's maybe another opportunity like an investment of another property and you have to sell one to buy the other one.
So here's the reality. You know, life is too short for what?
It's just too short to be avoiding failure. And
What?
that's by Michael Bloomberg.
Okay, so you want to seize opportunity. We are honored to be your partners on the journey of building wealth, wisdom, and making great choices.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward